Folks, private market access for retail investors, all the rage, up 700% since 2005, $6 trillion under management. But my next guest says that there may be more hype than substance there. So I want to bring in now Entrepreneur Share COO, Eva Ados. And you've got some serious warnings for investors when it comes to this, right? Particularly the sort of tokenized private shares. You say it may not be all that meets the eye.
I think it's more fluff than substance. There are companies that came out like OpenAI and other companies that are refuting these possibilities of people in Europe being able to access private companies through tokenized shares. So it might be, we do like Hood, by the way, we do like Robinhood, but it might be more of a marketing campaign right now. It's not really clear what they're doing, and certainly you can't do this in the United States.
So you have to be, the bottom line is be very, very careful with all of this stuff.
Very careful, and that's why we have researched all the options. The reason why we came up with XOVR is primarily because me and my peers wanted to get into these companies, and we were not able to do so. So we've researched many options, and the most efficient for us was to create an ETF that had the possibility gave the possibility to retail investors to get exposure to an interest in private companies, and that's why we created the XOVR ETF.
And this, when you came out with this, it went crazy. I remember the volume, everyone got involved, in part because SpaceX, by the way, just a moment ago, breaking news, SpaceX, according to Bloomberg, their valuation is $400 billion from $350 billion. But there's another name that's super duper hot, and you also have access to that.
That's right. It's our new addition to XOVR. It's Andrew. So as you can see, we believe that the next wealth creation will be centered around the Gold Dome. And the participants are SpaceX, Palantir, and Andrew. That's why, and it took us a long time to decide what their next position will be. We think it's a very strategic decision. Trump is already hinting at north of $170 billion funding for this project. There's going to be a lot of wealth creation, and it's a key strategic asset to America's national security. We can't...
And the bottom line is that people have access to these amazing names right now as private companies, because we know whenever they go public, they're going to be extraordinarily hot. Everyone's going to want a piece of the action.
That's right. Yeah. And we like Andrew in particular because it's the smallest one. So on a percentage basis, it might be the biggest benefactor of the Gold Dome.
We'll bring you back real soon, Eva.